Hi, my friends. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. Today, I am going to talk a little bit about what an empath is and what that means for you if you are an empath, and some of the signs that will, help you discern if you are an empathic person or not. I'm an empath, and throughout my life, now in hindsight and understanding, that it can be very beautiful at times. It's a blessing, but it is also something that can be very challenging at times to have this ability. And an empath is somebody who really feels and connects to other people's energies and energies around them. Whether or not they come into contact with the person and the person is having a hard time, they can take that and feel that on, or feel that sadness. Or let's just say you go to a certain place where there was trauma, or any kind of situation that was really impactful. That person who's an empath can feel that, and they might not understand why they are having anxiety or they are feeling uncomfortable. Maybe they're having sudden rushes of fear, really depending on where they're at and what the history was with that place. So an empath is somebody who really gets affected by other people's emotions, and they are very, very intuitive. Feeling their clairsentience is a great, strong psychic clair that they have, and they just might not understand why they are feeling the way they are feeling, or having the experiences in their physical body. So they're very, very open to feeling other things, sensing other things. They have a great sense of knowingness. They're very intuitive. So throughout my whole journey of being an empath, there's been so many wonderful things that I've used this ability, and I guess, this ability to really hone in on, the people that I was around. It is very difficult for empaths to be around people who are negative, who are angry. It is just super uncomfortable for us. You can't get away fast enough if you're an empath being around somebody like that who's angry or just negative in general, or even like egotistical. Very difficult to be around people who are, egotistical and don't think or have respect for other people's views as well. It's just a really trying ability, I guess, at times, to function in a world where there is a lot of, chaos going on, and a lot of instability and a lot of anger. But, on the other side of it, like I said, it makes you to it allows you to relate to people on such a deep level. They're very emotional. Empaths are, hopeless romantics. We love watching things that have great depth and great meaning. It is very difficult for an empath to watch anything to do with violence, anything to do with negativity, because we just cannot handle what our body is feeling, and especially if we see somebody else being hurt. So, watching injustice or beatings, or somebody actually just falling down and becoming hurt is very painful for us. We don't like to watch the news, all the negative stuff that is constantly being shown on the news. That was one of the first things when I really started like getting into, my empathic abilities and connecting with that I just couldn't. I stopped watching the news altogether. An interesting thing about empaths is that we do not like disharmony. We will do anything to keep things in harmony in our lives. Any type of disruption with that can really be difficult for us to stay in if we're in a relationship that is not, harmonious. If there's arguments, that is something that's very difficult for an empath to really be argumentative. We're not argumentative people. We do everything that we can to avoid confrontation because it makes us so uncomfortable. And also, arguments, we just kind of want to, shy away from that a little bit. There are, thoughts with empaths also having a little bit more body weight because it's like a shield in a sense. But it can affect your body too, even the opposite of that, because we really do take on so much that it can affect our digestive systems. I have a lot of issues, with that because it governs the seat of the soul and feeling in our solar plexus and in our stomachs. So that can be something, any type of disharmony or feeling, someone's pain or anger, it can affect us and our physical body as well. That is something that I know that's been a very challenging thing for me along my path. But some people tend to go the other way and put a lot of weight on as like a shield, like kind of protecting them from feeling and receiving those energies. It's like a protective shield. We need solitude. We need time alone. We cannot be in too busy of a place for too long. Like going into like the city is very difficult, or a place that's got a lot of people, a lot of energy. That could be really, really difficult for an empath. And you can feel afterwards severely drained. And sleep does not take care of this. This is something where I know I go to bed and I could sleep really well, but I will wake up the next day just feeling really severely drained. And it takes a little bit for us empaths to bounce back. So what you can do is take salt baths, and really, we love nature. We connect to nature. Animals are drawn to empaths, and we are drawn to them, that unconditional love, that safety with that. So going out into nature and taking those salt baths really to help you to clear if you've been in a high populated area and you felt like you have taken on too much negativity or just too many emotions and too many people's energies. When you're in a crowd, you're in people's energy fields. So if you are a high empath like myself, it's very draining. And there are times you're gonna have to decide whether or not you want to go to these places, if it's even worth it for you to go to these places. And I have certainly have done that and made that decision many, many times, not to go out or do something or go around somebody that I know is negative or very difficult, an angry person. I will say no thanks, I'll stay home. And that's okay, because you're protecting yourself and what that means for you. This is going to be definitely a path of self-discovery and discerning what is relevant for you to do, to keep yourself, centered and healthy. Clutter, I know for myself, I cannot tolerate clutter. It just drives me batty. And wanting to keep everything organized. We like everything to have like its place and to just be really serene. We really, really crave peace, serene, calm. We like calming colors. We don't like anything too loud, because that could be a little overwhelming, for us. We love our routine. We love our freedom. So these are some of the things that you might be really starting to think like, wow, yeah, I have many of what I am saying, and it's like ringing that little bell inside of you. I know empaths really love metaphysical stuff. They like anything with the metaphysical. A lot of them, and myself included, have had outer body experiences. We have near death experiences. We really love everything of the paranormal. We have a lot of deja vu and synchronicities to help us understand, that everything is flowing, and everything, is universe and energy, and just we're okay, and we're connected to everything, because we have this great sense of just knowingness and feeling that we are connected to everything and everyone. And all these synchronicities that we have, it gives us like this feeling of euphoria, this incredible bliss. So these are some of the things that you might be drawn to and relating to. Many empaths are healers or identify themselves as a healer. They take on roles. As I was an esthetician, I wanted to be a paramedic when I was younger. We take on a lot of therapy, counseling, hands-on healing, being around people, and people love and just naturally come to us to talk about their problems. Some are energy vampires and try to just take from you all the time. That's going to be something that you're going to learn, to your boundaries of, okay, this person is just energetically taking too much, and some of them might be completely unaware. But we do attract people who will not, maybe even needy is not maybe the best word, but just want to just share all of they feel very comfortable in sharing things that are going on in their world with us. It's just natural. It's just like a natural ability. But empaths usually really do connect with some type of holistic type therapy, something to do with the metaphysical, as well. So with that, my friends, that's just a quick little synopsis of what an empath is, and possibly you are an empath, and here are some of the things that you can connect to find out if you really are an empath. And an empath is not something that you can just obtain. It is just something that's been naturally within you. You can't learn it. It's just something that is just your natural way of being, okay? All right, so with that, my friends, I hope this has helped with maybe some of the questions if you are a true empath or not. And if I could be of any other assistance for you along your journey of discovery, you can reach out to me here. I offer a wide range of healing modalities. I do Akashic readings and soul plan readings, and some DNA light body healings, as well as Reiki healings and classes. So if I could be assistance along your journey, just reach out, and I'll be happy to assist you. All right, until then, until our next meeting here, have a beautiful day and stay safe. Namaste. Bye.